long split, but the LPL finals are finally set. Defending world champions Invictus Gaming against JD Gaming. And Emily Rand has been on us nonstop to talk about the LPL. She has all the information we need going to the match. So Emily, first, set the table for us. How did these two teams get to this point?
Most people expected to see IG here. I expected to see IG here. I also expected to see RNG here. Instead, we have 8th seed Jindong Gaming, who has kind of had this amazing Cinderella run through the playoffs that's been super interesting to watch. We always knew that their solo laners were really strong, but I think, you know, Lumao has stepped up in the support position. Even Imp, who I thought was going to be not that great and had a very mediocre season, has been stepping up, and their jungler Flawless has been stepping up. It's just, their run has been really fun to watch. And just the emotion and all of the momentum behind this team is really interesting to look at going into the finals.
Emily, someone who you didn't mention is in the top lane in Zoom for JDG. Against FPX, he was 17, 14, 32 overall, and he also put up monster numbers in the quarterfinals as well. What catches your eye about Zoom's play?
I think the greatest thing about Zoom is not only can he be a really formidable carry player, but people who may have only watched him in the playoffs might not know that he's actually an insane tank player. So regardless of what the meta becomes, Zoom is actually a more flexible player than I think people give him credit for. He can carry for you, but he can also play like, he makes Ornn just look like this incredibly, you know, skill heavy champion, and he is just all around like a very flexible and phenomenal player, I think. And I definitely underrated his flexibility going into the playoffs. I thought he was good, but I didn't expect him to be this good.
Emily, you want to talk about flexibility and versatility. Look no further than IG's top laner in Thashai. 13 different champions played. How do you think JDG should go about countering him? Is there some kind of special strategy, or do they just go with Zoom and hope for the best?
We're looking at both of their solo laners. So as much as people know, like Rookie was the carry of IG last year, right? Like everyone was always focusing on Rookie, even though the Shy was doing really well in his top lane 1v1s. And then their bottom lane was doing really well because Jackie Love was a significant upgrade from their previous AD carry. I think this series, you're still looking at both of these teams are very strong solo lane teams. So it depends on whether they're going to try to attack the bot side or whether they're going to focus on, say, getting good counter picks for that top lane 1v1. That's also going to be important. I'm really looking to see how both of these teams approach each other in draft, especially around Zoom and the Shy. And also, like, we haven't even talked about Rookie versus Yagao, who I fondly call Toothpaste because that's what his name means in Chinese. He is also another incredible mid laner, and they play a lot through him, and they really rely on his stability, much like, you know, previous iterations of IG really heavily relied on Rookie for his stability in the mid lane. So definitely be looking at both of these solo lane matchups and how these teams approach draft.
Emily Rand loves her LPL talk. You feel good? You got it out of your system?
I do.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, let me talk more about China.
All right, we'll see what we can do next week. Always a lot going on in the LPL. Emily Rand, thank you so much. But Emily, if you or anyone else wants more League of Legends coverage from the LPL or elsewhere, just head on over to ESPN.com/esports.